Hi everyone, welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. I hope you're all okay. Now today we're going to do a really cute little craft with these glass bottles. Now these came from The Works. They were £1.50 for 6. They are so cute, and when I saw them I thought, you know, I know just the little projects I'm going to do with these. So they come with this little cork stopper in the top, and you could do so many different things with them. But the idea that I'm going to do is we're going to make some little wish jars and also some little moon water jars as well. So to start with, what we need to do is to just make sure they're clean, and what I do for that, obviously they've not had any product in, so you don't need to wash them in sort of soapy water. So just get some normal nail polish remover and get your jar and just wipe it and just go round like that, and that just gets rid of any sort of grease or marks, because what we're going to do is pop some vinyl on them. Now if you're not familiar with vinyl, you can get normal vinyl, you can get transfer vinyl, and that's where you can transfer it onto t-shirts and products and things like that. Now the vinyl that I'm using is just the standard stuff, and that's what we use to print on sort of cups, bottles, that sort of thing. So we'll make 3 of each, and I just think they're going to be super cute. So I'll do all of these with the nail varnish remover, and then we'll get started. Right, so first we're going to make the wish jars. So I've got the jars here, they've dried, and actually before I peel that off, I'm just going to go over it with this. Now if you're not familiar with vinyl, you can Google it. There are lots of tutorials on YouTube, and I've also done some as well, so you can use that. This is normal vinyl. You can get heat transfer vinyl, which you use to put on t-shirts and things. So get your bottle or your product, whatever you're going to put it on, place it in, and then you just transfer it on, because you've got like a little plastic film which is called transfer paper, which helps you to maneuver it about and to stick it on things. So that says wish on there. Do that. You can press it with your finger, it doesn't matter touching it now, because you want to obviously keep your fingers off for the grease. And then you just take the corner and start and peel very, very slowly, and hopefully, she says, because we've used the nail polish remover, it should peel off quite nicely. And if there's any bits that curl up, can you see that top bit? Just put it down, hold it, and then pull, and it should be fine. Also make sure if you're doing an I, the letter I, make sure you keep the little dot bit on, because at times I've gone too fast over that and I've forgotten to make sure that little dotty bit is above the eye, so just be careful of that. So there we go. So now that says wish on there, and that's how you transfer things like that. And for these, what we're going to do is to really basically decorate them. We're not going to go full on or anything like that. I've got just some ordinary like string here, and I've got a key, just some of these old keys. You can just pick bits and pieces up like this from craft shops, and I'm going to thread the string through the little hole of the key. I'm just going to cut a bit more off that because it's a bit threaded. Pop that through there, and then tie that on. I just thought this was a really nice idea, putting a key on if it's a wish jar, like the key to your wishes kind of thing. I thought that would be quite sweet. So I'll just give that a little tie around there, and then around the neck of the bottle I'm just going to tie it. It's dead fiddly and I've got a tripod right in my way, but we can do it. We persevere, don't we? But you can decorate these however you want. You don't even have to decorate them. You can just put your, you know, write on it. If you don't have a vinyl cutter, you could write on it if you wanted to. So just snip them. So that's the wish jar with the key on. And then inside I'm going to pop a crystal. So you can buy like gemstone chip crystals from the internet. You can get them on loads of different places now. Just search it on eBay. If you're also on TikTok, it's become quite fashionable to do like crystal scoops on there. So I don't know if you're aware of that. So you can just buy like a big scoop of crystals. So you could put one or a few of those in there depending on the size. So the bag that I've got, let me just show you those. I used to have a gift shop, so we used to sell crystals. So obviously I've got lots of them left over still. So this sort of size is pretty cool. I'm going to pop a blue lace agate in. I've got a nice citrine there. That would be good for wishing and manifesting money, wouldn't it? That would be fantastic for that. I mean, you can put more than one in, that would be fine. I've also got some longer crystals. The one that I'm keeping, I've put one of those in mine. So let's just, for the sake of this video, pop that one in. And that's your little wish jar. So with that, what we're going to do is to pop some paper to write our wishes on. So this paper is tea stained paper. If you don't know how to do that, then I've done a video on this. It's really fun. I love making tea stained paper, and I just love touching it. Like I've got, let me just reach over. At the same time I made that, I've started making these little books, and I just love the feel of them. I love the sound. I just love everything. So I'll probably be putting these into a video, but this is a tea stain paper that I made at the same time, and I'm going to make them into little books, maybe a little folder. I'm not sure yet. So it's a really good technique to know how to do. I'll try and link my video for that in case you wanted to pop and have a look. I know lots of people watch it for school craft videos and projects and things like that. So what I did is I used my little guillotine, cut them up, measured the size of the bottle to make sure they fit in, and I've done them long ways so you can write on enough that you need to, and then you can fold them or roll them up and pop them inside your wish jar. So it's just really cool. What I've done as well is I've cleansed the bits of paper with some sage as well, because that just adds to it. And then I've got a little card printout that I've done here just to explain what you need to do to write your wishes down, just basically what I've explained to you. And it's just a manifesting wish jar really, and I've popped down the name of the crystal that's included just so people know. And then we've got the bag that we're going to pop it into, just one of the organza bags. They just make everything look so nice, don't they, organza bags? So, and then put these papers in. Obviously people can make their own paper and they can do whatever, and then pop your little wish jar in as well and pull the bag, and that is your little wish gift. Now I've made quite a few of these, and I've made some for my friends, so I wasn't planning on selling them, but there we go, that's the first one. So the next one that we're going to make is a manifesting, it's a moon jar. Okay, now you may or may not know about full moons, and that they're really good for manifesting lots of dreams. So to start with, I'm going to show you this full moon sheet that I've printed out. So these are all the dates that the full moons are going to come. We've had the wolf moon on the 16th of February. We've got a snow moon, that's what it's going to be called when the new one comes out. So we're going to make a small moon water jar. Now for that we'll stick our sticker on that says moon water, but the idea behind it is on a full moon, pour some plain water into your moon bottle, and we're going to pop a crystal in as well. Leave the crystal inside, and then on a piece of paper, I haven't included any in this, just a normal piece of paper, you can write down positive affirmations, things that you'd like to let go of, anything you'd like to manifest. And then you fold the paper in half and then place it underneath the moon water bottle, and then you leave them both out in direct moonlight, and you'll know when that is because you've got the chart here. And you can leave the crystal in whilst it's out in the moonlight. And then what you do, so you basically you ask, believe and receive. The next day you take the bottle, and you can use the water to, you can pour it over your hands if you want to, you can pour it over any of the crystals that you might have to charge them. Some people drink it, I wouldn't recommend that because it's been out. Completely up to you what you do. You can take the crystal out, that'll be nicely charged by the moon, and if you wanted to use that for anything else, or you can just leave it in the jar. So what I've done is I've printed out like a little sheet that explains that, and I've left a little gap to write down what crystal I've popped in the jar. And so in them, it's a bigger organza bag. You pop your moon water crystal sheet, pop my new moon dates in as well. And for this we're just going to do the new moon. So I've printed them out exactly the same way. I use a Cricut for mine. If you are interested in getting one, they are really good. There's loads and loads of tutorials on YouTube as well of how to use them. Pull this off. This is a water sticker, so it says moon water. I did one earlier and I put water moon. That shows how much I was concentrating, doesn't it? So stick that on there. They're really, really therapeutic to make. I sat making them and I was just like relaxing, lit some incense, just making them. It's so nice and relaxing to do. And because I'm always on at my friends about, it's a new moon, make your dreams, make your wishes. So now I can actually physically give them something and I can nag at them to say, you should be reminding me when the full moon is now, because you know. So let's pop a crystal in this one. What should we put in this one? I will put this green one in here, aventurine. I think we'll pop that in. I just need one small enough to go through the bottle. But you can get, honestly, like online, you can get so many. And these are a bit big, really. I've got to sort of rummage to get one that fits in. And then some you think fit in, you put them in and they get stuck. So there's that one. I'm not decorating that. I'll just keep that nice and sort of clear, because you don't really want to get too much, because you're doing water, you don't want to make it too fussy. So obviously try not to get the writing wet, because it is vinyl and it has just literally stuck down. And there they are, really. So we've got a wish jar and we've got a moon water jar, basically the same thing. It's for manifesting and keeping us on track, I think, is another way to put it. But I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I love this sort of stuff. I love crystals and all this kind of thing anyway. Lots of you already know that. You could do different sizes. You don't have to do like small ones. You could do bigger jars, like some of your old jars. You could do that. You could make bigger pieces of paper for your wish jars. You don't have to do small ones. I just thought these small ones were super cute, so that's why I've done those. So there we go. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to make the rest and then I can give them out to my friends. But I hope you're all okay and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now, guys.